Hello guys, welcome. I'm Nona Prince, and this is a live stream where we are talking about two Malayalam thrillers. One is Level Cross and one is Kishkindha Kandam. Now, before we continue, how's the audio? How's the video? Can you hear me well? Let me know all that in the chat, and we'll continue talking about both the films. Big spoiler alert! It's a spoiler talk. Right now, actually, my mother is watching Kishkindha Kandam in Hindi, and I just came back from gym, not flexing, but the moment I reached the door, I heard the dialogues in Hindi, and I was like, okay, this is a dubbed film. And within two dialogues I understood she's watching this film. So she's going through the same emotions I was while watching the film, very intrigued, looking at it very carefully. But we'll talk about all of that. But before that, hit that like button so more people can join the stream and talk more about this films. And spoiler alert yet again, that there'll be spoilers for both the films. I don't know if it's not. Yeah, I'll put it spoilers. That's not good enough. Yeah, big spoiler alert. There it is. So should I change the wait? Wait, where should I put it? Here. This is good. Okay. Spoiler alert for everyone who has not seen the movie. Let's take it here. All right. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the likes, but let's make it more, guys, so more people can join us, and we'll talk about the movie or movies. I hope you all have seen the films. I've put a poll actually. Which film do you prefer between the two, Level Cross, Kishkindha Kandam, and Kangua? 7% votes goes to Kangua, and Kishkindha Kandam. I guessed it will get more. But if I change the poll, if I make it which performance of Asif Ali you like the more, I think their Level Cross may get more votes. We'll see. Later, remind me in the stream. We'll do that poll also to check what the result is. But what do you guys think of good audio? Thank you. A Ravi, Akhil is here. Jubin is here. 10 ml Gaming is here. Barro's trailer, yes. I actually wanted to record that before the stream. Put it out for you guys, but I got late. So after this stream, I'll watch the trailer and share it on the React channel. Okay. Spoiler, yes. You should have watched the movie Adios Amigos to complete Asif Ali all year. That's interesting. There's a lot of films I actually missed out, but also the thing is that not many people has said to check those films out. So I'm guessing they are not as admired and as important to watch it. So yeah, that tells you how many comments you get to asking you to watch the film, tells you if it's important to watch it or not. But most people, I'm guessing, have seen both the films. But let's talk about them. I think Asif Ali in both the films have given a really good performance, very different, but unique, and I think that's a lot of kind of drives through his performance. Adi Amigos is nice actually. Okay, watch Thousand Babies. Yes, it's on my list. I'll cover it actually if he's starting. So tomorrow I'll be watching All We Imagine As Light tomorrow morning. So I have to get up early. That's one thing I have to do. But I'm catching up that. I'll be watching I think Visuddhi Srinivasan and Manoj Bajpayee session, and I'll be meeting some people. So tomorrow is like that. I'll be busy, so I thought let's do a live today. Today only I posted the review for Labbar Pandu, the Tamil film. Check it out if you haven't. But let's come to and I think both the films I've seen, both these thrillers you're talking about today, there's a lot of talk about what happened at the end. A lot of theories are there, some wild theories. I thought we'll take them also in this chat. So if you have questions about the films or some theory to discuss, just put Q and then whatever you want to write in the chat, so we'll take that up. And if you're watching the replay, you can always leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll read them and I'll reply. What was your best movie on previous month? Best movie previous month? I don't think I saw many, right? I have to see which ones came out. Did I watch documentary Nayanthara? No, I haven't. This is the Level Cross review. Ravi. This level cross, yeah, I felt, yeah, I didn't have much to say, as in, like, I couldn't come up with a, write up for that film. So I thought, let's do it like this with you guys directly. But talking about, level cross, I felt the story was very interesting, very unique, different, and I like how we are mostly at one place. But even at moments, it feels little far-fetched kind of narrative where you have a lot of questions, but the film is not gonna answer those questions. So you're like, okay, let's give up. Let's not ask those questions only. But I felt, yeah, the storytelling, the way they went about telling the narrative, I felt that was quite basic. I didn't, it didn't excite you in a sense where, like, there are films, where you don't, like, you show something, like you have this, two people in this area, and we never cut to anything else. It's all within the way they're talking and interacting, and you're creating thrill through that. And I feel like the film was able to manage at some points to create that thrill. When Asif Ali reveal is happen again, twist, spoilers alert, that twist is revealed, that moment of like, oh my god, okay, this is interesting. But from the moment, Amla Polskata comes in the picture, it's very obvious she didn't just fall, like it's very obvious, like there's something other than that. And then we get into her flashback, very sobby story, so we didn't spend enough time of these two characters being in this place. And even this place, it didn't feel like a character. I think that also was missing. That this crossing, this house, small hut, it didn't feel like a character. We had a donkey, but again, they never used it in any interesting manner. So that was lacking. And then when we get to the flashback, it feels really, really very average. The flashback, the way it's shot, the way it's done, with the song, it felt like just to put a song, you had that flashback. And maybe without the flashback, that would be interesting, right? Without giving a flashback, just her talking, and maybe not directly talking, indirectly talking about what has happened to her. That would have been more interesting, more intriguing. I think that's where the film missed out to create that intrigue. I think it was more relying on those twists and shocking the audience, that shock value, and even the ending, like, you could say you could predict it what happened, but in a sense, like, you can say I could predict what that it's actually ulta reverse. But then the film creates that doubt: was she lying or was she not lying? Who's right, who's wrong? And the way, forgot the actor's name, come on, who played the doctor. That's a spoiler too. uh, I forgot the actor's name, guys. You have to let me know. Asif is having a good lineup for next year too. Yep. To get the donkey metaphor, no, I didn't get that. Sharifuddin, yes, Sharifuddin also, right? The way he was behaving and acting, it was very, acting as in the way he was told to act in that moment. It was very clear. Okay, he is actually the doctor and she has been lying. So there also, it's not like, oh my god, what's gonna happen. It's not like a Shutter Island twist where you have no idea what's going on. It's kind of very easily revealed. And then when she comes back and what all happens, and I thought they both will come together. Both are twisted people and both will come together, but no, she attacks him also. And then we think, she survived and these two people are gone, but then the reveal is that he survived. And maybe or maybe not, I don't know if that's clear there or not. Maybe she's also not there, or she's there, he has, like, kept her there, but he's still continuing living his life. And he's also, and the twist of him also, that the story he told, he was also lying about his story, that he actually killed other people. It was not that he was cheated upon. I don't know if that was clear or not. For me also, it took me time to register that, oh, it's ulta, it was all, he was also lying there. So it's like all the psychos, as Ravi says, a bunch of psychos meeting each other. Watch Palutti 90s Kids when it's released. It on OTT. It's LJP production movie. Okay. Do you heard anything about new Mahesh Rajan movie? Yes, I know. Mohanlal, Mammootty, Konchakka Bopan, and Fafa. Yeah, in Sri Lanka, I think. I keep getting all this thanks to Vishnu, who keeps sending me all the updates on Instagram. But yeah, I'm very I know a lot of things about that which I should think I should not have known. But hit that like button, guys, so maybe you can join us. But if you have any things to talk about level cross, you can let me know in the chat. What else? Even the desert, like what like found weird was this we are in this desert, and I don't think there's a desert kind of place in Kerala, right? It's God's own country. It's near the Konkan, region. There are mountains and all of that plateaus. So there's mostly green. I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong geography. Maybe my geography is bad, but I don't think that location what we saw in level cross is in Kerala. I can guess it's Rajasthan, Gujarat, somewhere like that place, very lonely place. But I'm wondering, how did he end up there as a Malayali? Even who he killed at that place, or maybe he says he didn't, but Indran's character was there before him, Raghu, and he took his place. Even he was, I'm considering Malayali because he's a Malayalam actor. And even the two people, who ended up there, I don't know how that coincidence happened. Even they are Malayalis. So that kind of, took me like, okay, this is too much coincidence. No, it's a foreign place. That makes it more big coincidence. How did he end up there? He definitely ran away. He didn't have that money to go to abroad. So some way or the other, he ended up there. How is IFFK in Goa? It's IFFI in Goa actually, not K. I have not been today. Today was the first opening film. It was an inauguration today. I missed it, but tomorrow I'll be going. LJP presented the film Paloti, not produced by him. Okay, got it. Place is just a metaphor. No, place is something can be a metaphor of something, but that thing needs to make sense, right? It cannot be, oh, it's a metaphor. Are we in a dream sequence? That's what you're trying to say. Location is Tunisia. That's an imaginary world in the film. By whom? Imagined by whom? The director or the character? So you're telling me the whole stories. The stories are come out of imagination, but if it's coming from the director, that means he has imagined a world where these things happen. What I'm trying to understand. Okay, they didn't actually say maybe Kerala. They didn't mention a place, so it could be some imaginary world where they lived and then they came here. Maybe I don't know. Naveen Pauly's new series Pharma is going to have premiere in Iffy. Really? Naveen Pauly's. Let me check. Pharma. I think I saw the name. Let me have a look. Also, there was this ghost angle, upside down ghost angle, which totally I couldn't understand what's going on there. What are they trying to refer? Like, did it really the ghost or the ghost of the people he has killed? Like, what's the point of that? Obviously, came from the creator. It can happen anywhere in the world. No, I got that. My life is all about coincidence. Then why would I care about the desert thing? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but the ghost angle, if anyone can share some theory about that. That upside down ghost was Asif's character. What? That ghost was looking at Asif, right? At the end. There's a one shot that the ghost is coming to the crossing now and we cut. So yeah, either I am stupid, I didn't understand the movie, or it was not very clear to begin with. So one or the other. I'm assuming it's the first one. Let me check Pharma. Oh yes, Pharma is there. 30 minutes. It's a show. Wednesday 27th. Okay, I'll mark it. I'll check it out at 6 p.m. Pharma, pharma, pharma. It's a gala premiere. Ghost is also a metaphor for Asif Ali character as he is a killer. He only killed all the people in the village. Uh, uh, I'm not sure about that. Like you cannot really you maybe he's a liar. You cannot trust what he says, but he says like why would he? Like they wore a lot of cuttings, of the paper, so he's maybe a serial dash. You know what I mean? Uh, so he has done he likes to do that. That's why, and he killed all the villagers. He killed Raghu, and now he's taken his job. But if he loves doing this, why would he now start living here? Like, why wouldn't he go and continue his killings? So a lot of questions which are kind of unanswered. I am brilliant. Thank you. Asif Ali appears to be using his imagination in the movie. Example, he mentioned having goats and hens, but these animals are never actually shown. The cage that contains some feathers appears to be empty. Yeah, that I noticed. Then he removed some eggs also to cook. Level cross got achieved at Oscar Library, archived at Oscar Library. Interesting. When Amala was in the village and Asif went there, we get a point of view of Asif as upside down. No. See, you use the word point of view. Point of view is from the point of view. But she's looking towards the village, and that's where we get that angle. And then we cut to Asif Ali standing behind her. So that is not a point of view. If you think practically, it's actually three views. One view is of the ghost at looking at Amala, one is Amala's look, and one is Asif Ali's look, because he appears behind her, not from front, from village side. So it has to be 3 point of views in that scene, if you look at like that. So it's a dry movie. Yes, not a lot of water, if that's what you mean. Level crossed Oru level of thinking or dash dash dash. What is Oru? Oru level of thinking. But yeah, those were the points I had about the movie. Performance wise, I think Asif Ali's look, the way he carries his character, very, very good. Again, I forgot the name. Sharifuddin. I think he also was good, whatever he got. Amla, I think, I was not very convinced with her performance. Like I wanted more convincing performance from her when she says that story. It felt very, very shallow, very bland, and even I think the makeup for her, with how dry the area was, and you could see it on to as well as face, and the makeup for him. Of course, it cannot be not the same, but at least some dryness over time. And even I was just checking some pictures for the thumbnail, and Amala's pictures, even when her injured, she's so perfectly skin, and no nothing, no worn out for where she fell off a train, like nothing. It just one blood is visible, that's it. And these things you only notice in a picture, you don't notice in a movie. But it feels off, it feels too polished for her. So it felt like not 100% was given on her character for her appearance. So again, you can say it's a metaphor, you can say it's his imagination, no one showed up there, like it could be anything. But yeah, I totally agree about the performances. Okay, I get it. But those were the things I want to talk about. Level cross, it didn't cross my level. Did you notice that when Chaiteri described her story, there were many people present in the background, but when Zincho told the flashback, no one was there, which was surprisingly odd. I found the flashback only odd. I'll tell you why, because it's too generic. And even when the moment he comes, right, and he says he's the doctor, like we again see those flashbacks again in every moment we see again and again and again. Like, okay, we understood, we got the point. There's no point of showing all those sequences again, with both of them flipped. I was like, okay, let's not go. It's too much spoon feeding, it felt like. Like the moment you say she's actually, you are the doctor and she's the patient, like okay, that itself is enough. So that's why I felt I didn't find the storytelling very compelling, which it's like okay, it's keeping you on the hook. It's giving you everything, but then in the name of twist, just leaving you without any answers. So that's what I felt. Krishna Kanda, why I'm fumbling on Kishkinda Kandam is good, but not the great like other Malayalam movie. Why so much hype around it? Okay. Let's what? Let's come to Kishkindha Kandam. Let's talk about it with this question. I think the hype is for the way it, delivers thrill as a thriller, right? It's not, again, unlike Level Cross, it's not relying on shock value. I think that's what's special about it. At the end of the day, when you end the film, you understand it's a very personal stake. It's very close knitted, unlike a thriller where so much things happen. It's like it's totally opposite of Bougainvillea. If you saw the film, okay, no spoilers for that film, but it's typically opposite of that. Like just imagine in Kishkinda Kandam, in the last 30 minutes, you suddenly find out, oh, Asif is behind everything. He's doing all the murders, and he's framing his own father, and like all these things come out. Then it will not be like okay, thriller for the shock value, but the way it's all a emotional, actually drama. It's a curse. It's a in a loop they are stuck in forever of pain and suffering. But in a way there's a catharsis also, because the out like the result or outcome of what all happened. It's not like if the son was really missing, like that was still, there's no closure. At least they have a closure, but that suffering continues, the pain continues, and that's very poetic, and that's why it kind of stands out, and that's why people find it more special. If you say it's not that it's not a good film, but it's not in my top list. Like if I do a top 10, it will not be in my top 3. That if yeah, yeah, but other films for me have stood out more for Malayalam this year. I understand the sentiment. Yes, some people think it's overhyped, that it was normal, this and that. I've heard those things, but yeah, there is something unique and special about the film. The way the twist is dealt with, the way the story is told, how well it is done, without any fluff, without any, unnecessary extra angles and trying to convolute the plot to make you, very confusing. And, the film is not trying to be smart and telling you, see, you didn't see it coming, say twist, we gave you a twist. No, it's not like that. It's actually, if you, after watching it again, if you watch again, like there's actually no twist and turn. It just reveals are happening, but because yeah, just like a Parna's character trying to get in what's really happening, figuring out, and when you figure out, you're like, oh, this is so simple but so painful. And it's like, once you find the truth, it's difficult to take in. That's the point. It's not fun. Oh yes, I cracked it. It's like, oh shit, why did I crack it? It's painful. That's what the film does. Movies based on Rashomon effect. I'm guessing you're talking about Level Cross. I find the movie okay, but not as good as many people say. But then there is effing Level Cross in the center of desert. But why there's a, yeah, there's a lot of, like, if you travel from train, you'll notice a lot, especially in north. What I've done, like if you travel, there's so many places, it's just farms, both side. You cannot see a single human being, no houses, but you'll find in a whole farm nothing, no roads also, there's a small house and someone is living there. And I used to wonder, like, what are their life, that story would be epic to tell, like what they do every day, like why they're living there. Of course there'll be some village very far away, which from which eyes I cannot see through the train. But yeah, there are a lot of places like this where there's no one and people live there. The screenplay is so random. Okay guys, you need to clarify which film you're talking about. Not a murder, it's accidentally happened. Talking about Kishkinda, yes. Yeah, that's also a thing, right? It's, you feel like, you feel like you're wanting a twist at the end and what really happened. And you think it's gonna be something big and very twisted, but it's actually not. It's just a accident that happened, and it just made everyone's life hell. A child disappearance for 7 years without significant police or media attention raised concerns about the lack of investigation into the potential involvement of a primary suspect. I think that film does a really good job establishing that there's so many kids missing. Watch Sector 36 on Netflix. uh, like, if you're not very kind of a big person. And they said, right, they tried 2 years intensively, they tried to search for the kid, and nothing happened, and they stopped, stopped as in they felt like the kid is out of that region and that state. So that police cannot do anything now. So now it's, they have sent it to the other police other states, and everywhere they have to keep go whenever they are called. And you see multiple parents go and check if the kid is there or not, the body they have found. So it's a thing. If you check 36, also sector 36, there's a thing that so many kids are missing. No one gives a damn because they are not at a status where they can actually command the law to take action. Kishkindha Kandam focused on the drama that was uniqueness, at least for me. Yeah, agreed. Why did you put to it like this? I am searching for the scene but didn't find anything mind blowing. That was the whole thing, right? The film was that, like, because you're expecting twist and turn and something really, like, big, but it's just not there. It's a that whole cycle of loop the father is on, and the how, knowing all of it, Asif Ali cannot do anything about it, because if he does, his father will get in trouble, he will get in trouble, like, it's like selfish in a sense but also selfless. And he's letting his, he loves his father, but he's letting him go on that loop again and again and again, because he doesn't want to stop him. And because once you stop him on something, like, it's like once you break the cycle, something more wrong would happen. Like, why would you do that? So you're letting the cycle, like, that conflict is so personal and heartbreaking. That's why that, oh my god, like, you never expected that's the direction we are going with this film. And that's why that emoji I shared. Emoji is like that, blown, head blown, mind blown. KKDM was like a memento thing for me. Kishkindha Kandam, I'm guessing, and memento. Okay. Sector 36, yes, man, that skull. It's too dark film. Suggest top 5 South suspense thriller movies. Oh yeah, whenever someone does this to me, I suddenly go blank. Uh Thrillers, suspense thrillers. Mm, Drishyam would be there. It is a suspense thriller. Like, you feel like they wanna get caught, but they don't. It is suspense. Night, can you count as a suspense movie? When Devra got mixed reviews, audience got blamed. Blame Kango. Audience got blame. Kangwa is just again, it's getting repeat. Yeah, that's what I like. I thought of making a video about that. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, so maybe it's easy for for us to sit here and say, how could you not see it's not a good film? How can you even think that people are purposefully giving negative reviews and all of that? But maybe once we also make something and put out and people don't like it and say it's bad and this and that, and we feel no, it's good. Why are they saying like that? So it's hard to say, but yeah, I think it's even Bahubali got negative reviews on the first day. You know, if that's the case, if negative reviews can destroy a film, then that film shouldn't have worked, right? But it did. It found the audience. Audience loved it. Like, reviews are not stopping. If not, and everyone will not give you the same review, right? Like, of course, you think, oh, some critics are like paid and all, but some are credible. There are other people, and like people like me who are not even critics like that in the write for newspaper or something. Like, why would we purposefully give a negative review for a film? Like, what does it matter to us? you know so, like, if it's a good film, it will work. If it's not, it will not. Like, saying all these things, you are just putting yourself in a wrong kind of light, and just showing that you, okay, let it be. What would have been if grandfather's version, when asked about the missing child, he surely must have an active part of criminal investigation. Yeah, but he left, right? They say, see, that's the point, right? There's also a thing that a policeman says that the kid was spotted in that railway station and this and that. So they kind of, maybe he actively planted that or something like that, or maybe this was some kid and it got confused, coincidence. But there is a active link that the kid left. and that it made sense, and they got proof that someone saw the kid leaving, and he was at the railway station and gone missing. So that's why maybe no other inquiry done, like where was the grandfather, he was sleeping, whatever. mm, Again, see, the thing is, in Kishkinda, right, like the answers are there. If you look closely, the answers are there, whereas level cross, it's not. If you look closely, there's no answer, like it kind of vague. I'm If trying unique and fair, it's not audience problem. I don't think anything is audience problem. The moment you put it on the audience, like some say my film was really good, but the audience are not ready for it, or audience don't get it. Like, then who are you making the movie for? That's such a wrong assumption to have as a creative person, that you're making the film for people to watch, and then when the people don't watch it and don't like it, you say, "Are people don't know anything. I made something good." That's not how it works. You are not understanding the problem and not trying to understand. Like, I think there are some actors who say audience is always right. So as a creative person who wants your films, especially for a, I would say, especially for a commercial movie, you need to understand this fact. You need to be grounded, you need to be out of your bubble, you need to be practical about what's happening and understand that fact and move on. If you're not gonna learn and put out statements, that it's not showing a good side. Devra was bad, Kangwa was a torture. I felt both had potential. Uh, I would say Kangwa for me had better uh, aesthetics and breakdown and a visual representation of the tribes, different tribes, and at least they tried to give it. Maybe it's very old, very different, I would say, but Kangwa, you could never tell looking at them like which tribe they belong to, or like anything like that. They with the different islands, even they were different clans. I could never tell who's who and who's and what they do, what the difference between them. Like, okay, one makes boat and one is warriors, another is also warrior. Like, there's no one is, I think that they could the see, like there's no clear definition, there's no clear understanding. So, but Kangwa, yeah, the whole modern angle, just oh my god, was first 30 minutes I was like, and I was really like this. What am I watching? What is this? Did someone like hack the theater and is playing something which was not for like, I think where is that whole part of the clans and the tribes, and like what am I watching? It is this Disha versus Surya and there's graphics coming and the memes and moe happening. I was so like done there, at least when we got some good stuff afterwards, but it was not, it was just visually good at moments, but yeah, even visual also get but deteriorated later. If audience is not coming to coming to the theater, I'm saying, at least for that weekend due to reviews, then the problem is not with the content but with stardom. Wait, if the audience not coming to at least weekend, okay. Okay, I think I understand what you're trying to say. That if audiences are looking at reviews, for your film and then in deciding to watch or not, that means your film doesn't have a, like, stardom is not there, and they have, yeah, okay, I understood. That means if you're looking at people are looking at reviews and then deciding, that means your film content and the star power and all is not there. Otherwise they wouldn't even look; they just go and watch the movie. Can you suggest something like Ex Huma Korean movie, not old but latest? No, no, I have not seen that. Tamil industry is literally confused right now whether to make same template movies or to try unique stuff. Always unique stuff. This is the problem. Kangwa is not, working because they tried something new. It's not working because they, in the name of trying something new, they did the same thing over and over again. They took the shortcuts. They took that, we'll have Surya dance, we'll have do this and this comedy angle we'll add. We'll have two comedy actors, Yogi Babu and the, I don't know his name, who's in Jailer also. Not Jailer, sorry. Nelson's movie only. A doctor. Doctor also is a comedy, actor. So you added both of them to have, like, you know, there's all these very old templates of storytelling, and you're actually doing the same formula thing just in a different package. That's the problem. It's not the problem that experiment didn't work. If I think they only went with the experiment, only focus on the tribes and different things and all that, and made it rooted in that place instead of having these very over the top, oh, they're connected through different timelines and this and that, it didn't make much sense. So Kishkinda needed a good policeman. Singham. Oh man, I don't think so. The policeman cracked the case. Honestly, they didn't go ahead with it because if they found the gun, they found the missing bullet, they would have, I think, got, even if Aparna got found out staying there for a week or two. I think the police also, if they've cracked it more, they would have found out all the what had actually happened. But the thing is, they never went there. That was the genius of the plot line of the gun, that they gave a gun to someone who was not mentally well, and it comes on the police. That's why they are not gonna investigate only. That's also a reason that it didn't happen, investigation didn't happen nicely. But where is Chachu's body? That's up in the air, right? It's gone with the father's memory, grandfather's memory. Only he would have known, but even he doesn't know now. No one knows. What is the Purana reference with the title? Yeah, even, yeah, it's a name of the chapter from Ramayana. I have no one. I think it's about the the Vanar Sena or something like that chapter. So I don't think if the direct connection. Being a Kannadiga, whatever Kabza and Martin did to KFI is unforgivable, and Kannada actor is directing Bagi 4. I'm afraid. I saw that news. But yeah, like, see again, yeah, if one person makes a great film, right? Like S.S. Rajamouli made a great film in Telugu and it went pan India, then RRR which went pan world. That doesn't mean everyone will do the same. So in the same way, if one person, two-person made bad film, that doesn't mean the whole industry is bad and they are making bad films. See, that's not the thing. That's the point, right? That's how you find good people who, strive through all of it, come out and, make a mark, which I think all the three Shetties are doing in Kannada film industry. Tamil also, a lot of people are doing that. I think right now the thing is, there is a influx of money and people are, every star like, I want to do a pan India hit, and they're forgetting that the story has to come first. You have to spend time, you have to have the understanding of how to build up a world, where you can tell this story at the scale, and it should make sense. The story should make sense. It should have emotional, like you can say this movie Kangwa also has emotion beats, but that emotional beat doesn't even work. That's a problem. It's like you cannot have just big set piece and just jump over them without adding drama between characters. There's no silent movement where you don't see two characters just talking. There's nothing. They just constantly plot, just jumping from one to the other to make a big commercial movement. That's not how it works. So I think people need to understand that just a star, just a big storyline idea is not good enough. A good story should be there first. Parallelly, Rishabh became Hanuman and Yash became Ravan. That's exciting. Yep, that's true. Okay, I missed a lot of chat. Hit that like button, guys. We are still talking about. There's one theory about. Okay, let me finish the chat, then we'll continue talking. Watching Kangwa is a well-equipped cinema. Many potentially cause damage to delicate structures within the inner ear. To noise. Actually, I'll be honest. There was a lot of screaming, but my theater was not loud enough. Like I felt it during KGF and even some other big commercial films in the past, where they've really raised the volume too high. It's too loud. But Kangwa, actually, I found the volume to be lower. Maybe because I wear a turban, it kind of shields my ears. That can be one thing. But also I found in the music also playing in the movie, the bass was missing. So actually it was opposite for me. Even I think that's why the screaming is there. Most of the time it's like ha ha ha. but it wasn't that loud for me that how other people have felt. Watch Gladiator 2, good sequel. I haven't watched the first year. I wanted to watch first one before 2 comes out, and now due to Iffy, all the theaters near me are gone. Iffy has taken over, so only those films are being seen there. So I have to wait till 28th, 29th actually. Waiting for Borussia reaction after this. Rangayanka director come. What? Was it like this? New news? Kingsley, yes, Ready Kingsley. He's in jail as well, yes. Redin Kingsley. I was not talking about Kangua, I was talking about Miyadagan, Labbar Padu Vadai, which was unique but wouldn't be a hit. They did work out, right? They did well at the box office, if I'm not wrong. Am I wrong? Did you watch Pearly interview? I will do a reaction to it. Define Kishkindha Kandam in one word. Chekhov's gun. Not bad. Are you asking me? Thoughts on Shaktiman? Yeah, I saw that thing that happened. Yeah, I have no thoughts. Yes, what's up with the Shaktiman is gone. Did you see new Puja video of upcoming Mahesh Narayan's movie? Yes, I know. I didn't see the video, but I know what's happening there. With Fafa, Mammootty, Mohanlal, Kanchako, everyone coming together. One of the biggest, they're saying, spy thriller movie of Malayalam. Rajamouli's most unfortunate contribution to the Indian film industry is causing directors to announce annoying sequels. That's what I talked about. I am putting out a reel also about it. That the effect of it has been everyone's making part twos. Like when you do, that's why I like in ARM. They didn't end the movie. I was expecting it to have to be continued, part twos, universe, whatever. I love the fact that they didn't end the movie like that. Waiting for Rose, yes, I was very surprised to see the crowd in the Pushpa 2 trailer launch, although Pushpa is a great. I was surprised to see crowd in Pushpa 2 trailer launch, although Pushpa is a great movie. Why do I sense sarcasm there? But yeah, doing it in Patna, I think Allu Arjun really understand. I think even of part 1 he went there and did some function or something like that, and he understood there's a market there, and he did that, and it worked with Pushpa. And Pushpa 2, I think they're gonna get the reward for it. And again, going out there where he's maybe not as big of a star, but still going there after Pushpa and making an event there for those people, they'll definitely gonna come and watch in theaters. Nona new roundtable got dropped. You watched it? Yes, the indie roundtable I saw. I really was concerned on how Basil would deal Shaktiman. Concerned. I was excited to see what he'll do. 90% of Pan India movies are just bad movies. Yeah, again, it's become a formula, to go to Pan India to get more money in, it's a scam. But now we may never know. Why not live every weekend like this? If you guys want live every weekend like this, I have no issues, but there should be something to talk about, right? Like, I think some weeks there's not much to talk about. Then it becomes too much, like just sit there, talk with them, nothing to talk. Like, I like doing this, I like talking to you guys. But yeah, every week is difficult, unless there's something or the other. Darshan situation. Okay. Guys, in the comments, what did he said about Barro's trailer? I said I'll do it later. Basil was having big dreams with Shaktiman project. I think that was like official, but now I don't know what's going on. I didn't watch Gladiator 1 and went to Gladiator 2, slept first half and was looking at my phone during second half. Okay. I've been told that you don't need to watch the first part, but again, it's better to watch it and go. 38 watching. Lol, you're finished. Am I? That's 38 is a lot of people, man. I cannot fit 38 people in my house, so Darshan got toxic fan base. Okay. Those movies got good reviews mostly, but still audience didn't accept it well. I heard good only. I heard like Vadai did really well. It made its money back within 3 days. Mediagan made 50 crores almost. Labbar Pandu also made a lot of money for its size. One of the best. I don't know what you're talking about. Pushpa, hey Sayed, how you? Pushpa was a mess. Hope 2 would be good. Waiting for Marco. Bro, how's your life? Going good. You haven't watched Asif Ali's Dio Amigo from this year? Another great film from Asif Ali. Do stars also Suraj? Yes. Watch along. Okay. How to Train Your Dragon live action trailer thoughts makes no sense. It's stupid. Why you're remaking? Like in India, I make it makes sense to remake a film in a different language from a different language with different culture aspects, but remake a English animated film into a action English movie with CG only. Like it makes no sense to me at all. I don't understand it. It's so stupid. Like animation is more. You have more freedom to tell a story. Why you're going live action? And they've literally used the same. It felt like same CG model of the dragon. Like I'm fed up. uh okay, I read that. Ranjan, Basil with Mukesh Khanna. Basil with Mukesh Khanna was okay. What? Hearing a lot of movie called Substance. No, I have not seen it. It's a genre, and the things I've heard about it, it's not my cup of tea. It's too gory and all. I saw one of those kind of French films in Iffy actually some years back. It was really like horrific and gory, and like, okay, who was thinking like this? It's very weird, and it's actually fun in a sense. So like, was something totally unexpected. But yeah, if I knew going in what it is, I maybe wouldn't have watched it. So it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, it's a very good film, I've heard. Thank you, Sayyed, for becoming a supporter. You've always been a supporter. Thanks a lot. Do a live every 3 weeks. There'll be so much to talk about. We'll be inform us early. Once I thought we used to do this end of the month live, or what I watched this month live we should do. But then I stopped because there were certain months I didn't watch many films. Once a month is good. I was thinking, whatever films I review, because reviews are not going into spoilers and small topic discussions. I thought I'll like watch reviews all of them, and then at the end of the month we talk about all those films which we reviewed, and even other films which we saw. If you like that idea, let me know in the chat or in the comments, or hit the like button. Vince Gilligan new series releasing next year. I'm excited. I don't know who that is. Which was the gun in the hands of Monkey in Kishkindha Kandam? So the point is, I think they got that gun from maybe somewhere or the other, of the Naxalites or something. Maybe that's from where they got the gun from. I wouldn't suggest these are amigos. It had a really good first half, second half, but third arc dragged so much and lost its essence. Okay. A watch along is hard but I'll try to watch it. See, watch along, you have to look at a lot of things, and it's very hard, to sit here, watch 2-3 hour long movies. But yeah, I try to do for the films which a lot of people want to watch. It's more fun. But if not many people want watching, it's not that much fun. Nah, Substance in a solid 4/10 for me. For gore, though 7/10. Okay. Best movie of the year. Okay. Did you notice the warning board at the end of Kishkinda where Appu Pillai going to watch television character, the writer say it in an interview? Warning board, I don't remember. By khana khaya. Yes, man, I had my dinner. I hope you guys had your dinners. My best theatrical experience this year is Fall Guy, Miyadagan, Telugu Dub, and Amaran. Okay. Fall Guy I watched on OTT. Like, yes, it is a fun film, I would say, but there was so much potential with the storyline. Like, you could do so many things, interesting things, but it ended up being any other, that action blockbuster film typical. Miyadagan, I saw the Tamil one, amazing, and Amran I have not seen. Hey Sayyed, thanks for super chat, buddy. Thanks a lot. I have cold. No, I am actually my mouth is dry. I want water. Vince Gilligan is creator of Breaking Bad and Better Call. Oh, that emoji suits Ranjan. Very good use of emoji. I like people who use emoji really well. That's a very good use of emoji. I deserve it. The substance is most Gaspanua type stuff. Didn't like it. Uh, yeah, actually, I went to gym. Then I played 3-4 matches of badminton, and I think I got a lot of tired. I need water, but yeah, that nothing else. Am I looking very bad or what? It's a camera. Do you think AK would get huge response from North as it got from Maharaja movie? Yeah, thrillers, man. Thrillers, there's a people like I know a friend I was playing badminton with today. I just messaged him, Boss Kishkindha Kandam on Disney Plus Hotstar. He always asking for thrillers. So I think I've told him to watch it. So I'm sure he's gonna like it. Thrillers always get an audience, especially with when they're dubbed and available for everyone. Maharaja, I would say it has Vijay Sethupathi, and now he has become a name. That also pushed the film, and there was a lot of buzz from theater itself. But Kishkinda also the kind of buzz it had, dude. My reel on Instagram about Kishkinda Kandam got 6 million views. So a lot of people had talking about this movie. So I'm sure a lot of people will catch it up now. Nona, what are your thoughts about the rising of and soon takeover of northeastern indie movies? They're finally getting recognition they deserve, so please support them. Thank you, Nona. Uh, I know. Come on, Rima Das. I don't know any other name, but I know a lot of films are coming from there. That's great. Every country should, able to produce more films. There's so many stories to be told. He got it illegally for sure since he was in army and no one knew about his condition. The procedure was not done the right way, probably. No, 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 no. The thing is, when the grandfather in KK was in the army, he lost his gun, and that's why they wanted to they fired him, but they didn't tell anyone because because of the reputation of the army. So it felt like he left the service. He didn't get any gun from army. He got a gun here from the police. He ordered a gun. I want a gun. I want to register license, and they gave him the gun and the license, but they didn't check his mental that he has this problem. Now, if he has misplaced the gun and if the police do a investigation, it will come on the police only. Why did you handed him a gun? Because he had this issue. How could he give a license to him? So the police will get in trouble. That's why they didn't do anything. Best movie of the year? No. I remember you telling me about a story of Malayalam cinema. Do you think it's time to take that seriously? I remember Sayed what you're talking about. There have been some movies which in a similar area, but not similar, very different. But yeah, that needs a lot of working. Yeah, I don't know if anyone would be interested. Like, if there's writers or if there's a director who want to do it, I'm willing to share that idea. I'm okay being a what do you call it, executive producer. That's it. But yeah, have you David Fincher's Mindhunter series? No, I've not seen it. Your favorite Tarantino movies? Kill Bill is really fun. What else? Django Unchained I really enjoyed. Inglorious Bastards was really fun. I don't think it's spoiler or not if you was able to bear with Jian Vikram's elite character in Shankars. I think you can watch The Substance. I have not seen I actually. By the way, what happened to Thangalan? It was supposed to come out right on Diwali on Netflix. Like, what happened? Is it out? I didn't see it. Background score of Kishkindha is literally up, reminding me of Interstellar. Any music which is usable in my reels, it's really good. Kishkindha Kandam was set in my hometown, by the way. Hey, that's amazing. CGI. Also, the house in Kishkindha Kandam is same as Brahma Yugam, so that's interesting. CGI labor in movies is really kind of annoying. What's wrong with the censor board? It's weird, right? They put CGI at the corner. It's very. Honestly, 2024 is disaster for industry across board, more misses than hits. But that's always the case, right? It's only every year we make thousands of films, only 10% of them really work. So, have you watched Memento, Christopher? Yes, I did. Did you watch Hello Mummy trailer? Not yet. There's no subtitles for that trailer. The cinephile in me was so much happy to watch a movie like Kishkindha Kandam in a packed theater. That's amazing. Baru's trailer is out. Yes, we'll check out after this. I'll do a lot of work Just do it. I can make it happen at this point. Come on. Okay, Sagar, I'll try. I'll try to develop into something. Like, I don't want it to be just any typical. As what I'm saying, I don't want it to be a cheap thrill, shock value storyline. I want to add little more to it. Why the hell there is so much violence in Tamil films, especially against women, children? That's happened with Ryan, Goat, and Kangua. Also, why didn't they give a certificate to Kangua? Child got hurt in. It's off screen, right? So maybe if you're talking about the climax. Why Asif didn't narrate the flashback to Aparna at the first stage where he understood that Aparna investigating? See, this is something in my head also came recently. As my mother was watching the movie. He's not a trained liar or something. Like, he thought maybe not telling her it'll be okay. She may not look into it. I'll just lie to her or not reveal, because the more people know, the more chances of it is to get out and someone will learn about it and something goes wrong. So he's trying to get things out of her way as much as he can, as far he can as take it. But the moment when he reaches the point where he thinks, oh, she has understood everything, I need to tell her now. He's not done, like, he's not every 2 years he's bringing a new wife and he's doing the same thing as he's experienced. Like, you should tell in the first point, only tell her everything. He doesn't know he can trust her or not, she'll understand or not. So I think those things are also there. So it was the first time, and the moment he thought, now there's no way I need to tell her, that's why he told her, no. Thangalan OTT trouble, okay. The Hateful Eight is underrated. I have not seen Hateful Eight yet. Hey, do recommend some Punjabi movies. I know about Punjabi House though. Punjabi movies, yeah, there's some good ones, but again, cultural aspect, the comedy. So there's this template they follow. Most actors are singers, they sing their own songs. There's some preachiness. There's some typical templates which I have noticed films. But yeah, where was it? There's one I can recommend. What was the name of it? I need to find the name. Wait. Review Birati Rangal Kannada film featuring Shivakumar. I think right now everyone is afraid of reviewing a Kannada movie at this point, unless the creator says I'll not sue you. Basil Joseph new film coming 22nd. Yes, I don't think it will release near me. All theaters are booked by Ify. Still, Kangua is gory. No, especially Karthik's intro censor board is weird. I think if it's not intended violence, right? Very clear violence on screen. Maybe that's why. Still, Asif met Aparna. He marry her. He says everything. Story end. Yeah, no. It's like for Chak De India, right? What if Shah Rukh Khan didn't take the penalty shot? There'll be no movie. Then don't you want to see a movie? Burrows do look somewhat. Okay, I'll not read that. Hey Shelly, thank you for the super chat. I think all we imagine slide is marking an award for running the US. It's doing art house theater run now. Oh, that's great. I'm watching the movie tomorrow, guys. So the review will be out. All we imagine is light, which should have been India's, submission, but it wasn't. You should watch Hateful Eight. Connection between characters and their movies. Hateful Eight. Okay, got it. Yes, it's releasing in Kerala also. Yep, tomorrow or 22nd, if I'm not wrong. I'm tripping on Baby John BGM. Oh, is it out to listen like that? Interesting. Again, thanks to Sayyid and Shelly for the super chats. Thank you all for liking the video. Now, one thing I want to talk about. I think the darkness, I talked about the darkness of Kishkindha Kandam, how he has to keep going and look at dead bodies of kids, and the pain he'll feel every time he looks at a body. Like, that's just horrible thing, to live a life like this. Then one more thing, a lot of comments I got is that, what if Asif Ali is lying? He killed the kid, he did that, he's lying. See, the point is, when you have a character who's lying, you have to show in the movie that he has lied or he has said something, but the actual thing was something else. You have to create this point where we have two versions of the same thing, and then you don't know what the true version is. You need to create that unreliability, which is not there in this film. He is not lying to Aparna. He is not just revealing the truth. And over the time, the moment it comes where he cannot hide the truth anymore, he reveals the truth, and that's what's revealed to us as audience. So the point that he is hiding something, he is lying, actually he did it, there's a theory, like it makes no sense, that it doesn't make sense. The point is that, like, the film doesn't give you anything which tells you that he is an unreliable narrator, that we cannot trust what he says. Like, he says some, if you have seen the Penguin show, and the Penguin character, he's always lying, he's manipulating everyone, he's telling this person something else, other person something else. That's not Asif Ali's character. He's just hiding to protect himself, his father, his family. That's a separate two different things. And I think this is also tells you that we want something big revealed, something shocking, more shocking than what we got. I think that's the achievement this film got it, that it's still shocking, but not the way we want it. Look what Mortin did to reviews. See, that's actually, I feel like the reviewers, the community should come together. I think the community has become very big, and now we get, people are getting targeted. And I know there are people who totally just say bad words and abuse, and which is also not a good thing, and I totally understand if someone takes action against that. But then again, you cannot generalize it that everyone is like that. Not everyone is good, not everyone is bad. There's mix of everything in everywhere. So Argentina and Messi coming to Kerala, yes, I read that. That'd be epic if he comes. Hopefully it doesn't happen that, oh, it's Kerala, he'll take a rest, he's a senior player. Hope that doesn't happen. What if in future, if police find the body? But how they'll find? See, it's nice that you're thinking what will happen in the future, but there'll be a time where even Asif Ali will stop going, because the kid has grown up. Now it's more harder to find, with the kid. It's grown up. How will he look now? Who knows? So some point of time they'll stop, and people already, the police are not suspecting anyone. They think they're missing. Why would they even try to find the body? You know. And I'm considering the grandfather is smart enough to know how, where to hide the body so no one finds it. So that's something. Mm, the scene are so basic in Kishkinda, especially in first half. There's nothing much happening. But that's also the choice, right? It's by choice. The way things are unfolding, it's everything is by choice happening. It's not like bad filmmaking or it's so boring. You can look at it like that, but it's a choice. Come to Hyderabad for Pushpa to release. Yeah, but there'll be no subs, no, that's the problem. Please do watch Mufti before Bhairatirang. Both critically lame, no need to fear reviewing. I've heard about Mufti, if I'm not wrong. I think I've heard about it. But yeah, that was the last point about Asif Ali and to make in the film. The gun angle I talked about. Hiding, yes. All the points I written I talked about. So those were the two films of Asif Ali I talked about today, and the different endings they had. Oh, it's been an hour we have been talking. So I hope you are finding it amazing and enjoying this discussion. And again, if you guys want, we can do this every month or every 2-3 weeks. What's your opinion about the ending of Kuttakali? Even that was, I'm not sure what happened there. Like, it felt like what he saw, it affected him, and he maybe doesn't want it to happen now. What did you think of the script selection of Sushin Sham? He is a music composer, right? Like, I didn't think he gets to select scripts. Like, I don't know how that process works. I'm sure it's like more friendly friends and, hey, let's do this film. It's a thriller. He wants to do different story things and all. Like, only he can tell in an interview. Is Shelley America? Then I need to know how well are art house movies to cinemas there. How are movies in? I think only Shelley can answer that. Time is illusion. That's true. Okay, the poll was which film do you prefer? Kishkindha Kandam easily win 80%. So let's end the poll there. And now new poll. Which Asif Ali performance you prefer more? Kishkindha Kandam or Level Cross? Let's see what you guys answer. How the poll now. Like my guess would be because of the look and the kind of performance, Level Cross head, maybe Level Cross, but let's see. You have a habit of watching Pushpa without subs, it would be nice one, Nani. Nice one. Uh, maybe that's what made the film such a successful hit, right? I should do it again. Why superstars are failed to make good movies? I talked about this in my Prabhas video I made some time back. That see, there are very limited directors who can make really good big films, like the big blockbusters. And the limited actors have limited time, and they're making one film in 2 3 years. Now the if they are not making with that star, they're making with someone else. Now that star cannot sit and wait for next 5 6 years for him to choose a film with him, and then he'll make a big film. He has to keep making big films with other directors, and with other directors they will, there'll be something less more, there'll be some adjustment there, here and there. Not everyone will be able to do it, and not everyone has that. As I said, there are 1,000 movies made in a year, only 10% of them are successful. So not every, it's always okay, that law of averages, it will always happen. It cannot be that every film made will be great. That will never happen. So that's the thing, right? There are so many superstars, but there are not as many super directors who can make films with these big superstars. Like if you see Sukumar, he is really good, at making big mass films, right? Really good mass films. But if you see last 5 6 years, he's been only working on Pushpa with Allu Arjun. So what about the other Telugu actors? They're just waiting. They're trying something else. They're doing different things. Like Nani is experimenting. Others are not. They are waiting. They're just doing the routine things. भाई पुष्पा टू मलयालम में देख के मजा आए. Is that a hit on me, Ravi? I really find it like I keep getting these things now. Oh, you only like Malayalam movies. You only praise them. You do like. Come on, watch those films. Am I wrong? Watch Lucky Bhaskar? No, it didn't release near me. Will Malayalam sequel ever come out? I have no idea. Though Kishkindha Kandam is good movie, level cross performance tops. Why can't Sharifuddin's character show proof to protagonist earlier so that he could trust it? Depends how much time they had there to do that. But my question, that would be more interesting if he still knowing the truth, he would kill him and not tell. Like that would be interesting twist, right? Like just imagine him level cross at the end, where they meet. She has gone to take the water. They meet. He learns that he is the right and she is wrong, but he still kills him and gets rid of him by the time she comes back. And now they are together, and now he has a chance, so we'll be together. Something like that could have been interesting twist. I don't know. What do you guys think? Watch Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Ramchari. It's love story, family drama. Okay, highest earned Kannada movie. Okay. Did Nona learn any Malayalam after all these years? Adam Mone. Samskaran. Sherry. Nandi. There are a few more I learned. Samskaran. But Alamone is. Alamole? Yeah. Has any director contacted you by any chance for story discussion? No. That's not what happens. Mostly it's the film is out, or the review or something I shared, or that's how interactions maybe, but not like the story discussion. No. Oh, that's Tamil. Nandri is Tamil, I think. Nandi is. I don't know if he selects scripts or not, but every film he did is at least a hit. Yeah. So we have to find out from Sushin Sham how he selects his films. So looking at the votes right now, Kishkinda is winning again 86%. Wow. I thought it would be level cross, but no. People are much impressed with Kishkinda. Alright, guys. I'm almost done with what I wanted to share. Now, let's wrap it up. Big day tomorrow, very hectic day. Right now, need to do some reactions for the React channel, Burrows and more. Most awaited movies of this year. Just 1 month to go, yeah. So Pushpa, Chava is there, Baby John is there, and then some smaller ones which we have no idea will come out and will be great. So yeah. Uh, I watched Bulbulaya 3 first half in theater. I left in the middle because I had some work, but the movie is a fun man. Okay. So I saw Bulbulaya 2. I didn't like it, but just watch sitting with my family, and just laughing, not with the film, on the film. Like, this is so stupid. This is so like that we were laughing. So it's like bad film which is fun to watch, like with people, not alone. So maybe like 3 also similarly I'll watch it. Uh, React here itself, no. This channel I have to make safe from copyright issues. Single screen theaters or multiplex. I've never been to single screen. Oh, no. In Hyderabad I did. To watch RRR I did once. That was single screen, I think. Yeah. So once. Nandri, Nona, please say. Poda. Okay, Lahel, I know what that M word means. Okay, this much I have learned Malayalam. You cannot catch, do this. I'll not say that out on stream. Baby John's a remake. Yes, before Baby John comes out, we'll watch Theory. July 2 December. Okay, great. See, not a film to look forward to, man. It's very hard film to watch. It's so, painful film to watch. It's not a great film, so I'm not looking forward to it. A word about LGP, genius. Any idea of going to Dil Dosi Cinema or Men of Culture? Yeah, if I get invitation, why not? So guys, let's wrap it up there. Kishkindha Kandam winning in performance also. So let's end the poll there. I hope you had a fun time. We discussed the films. We'll do more in the future. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments after the stream is over. In the comments, type we want more, and we'll do that. Goa Film Festival coverage on social medias. I'll share some pictures, some videos. We'll be watching all We Imaginers Light tomorrow, so review will be coming. So do look out for that. And yes, that's it. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Good night.